What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Big D here. It's time to review Hannibal Season 3, Episode 6, titled Dolce. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, go to NBC.com/Hannibal. Watch the full episode there. It should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my opinions, pros and cons, and final score. Hey guys, real quick, before I get into the Hannibal review, do not forget I review other shows like Wayward Pines, Aquarius, The Strain, Halt and Catch Fire, The Last Ship, Falling Skies, Tyrant, Scream the TV series, and much, much more. So check out my channel. Don't forget I also do movie reviews. Ant-Man review coming this Thursday night. Stay tuned. Excelsior. No, that was horrible. Forgive me, Stan the Man. I love you, Stanley. Let's get right to it. This Hannibal episode felt like a season finale in a way. Now I know it's been canceled and the Red Dragon is coming very soon. But let me tell you, this episode, a part of it, felt like it could be a season finale, and that's delicious. Delicious. I didn't see the pun there until right now. Wow, okay. Anyway, Bedelia is leaving Hannibal, and she does this whole speech, of course, the lovely Gillian Anderson, and she's like, "You're not going to eat me. Not today, Hannibal." That was really cool. Will and Jack are back together, man, where they're talking to each other, and he meets him in Florence, of course. Mason's eating, and I guess Corndell is feeding him fingers. He said it was pigtails, but it's supposed to be fingers. I guess Corndell's a Hannibal too. I mean, a cannibal. And he's like, "Oh, Corndell, poetry. Oh, poetry, Corndell. Oh, say it." You know, that whole thing. Anyway, he hears a Pazzi. "Oh, Corndell. Poetry, speak to me." I just love all that. Anyway, Bedelia meets this Chinese. I don't know her name, man. I haven't paid attention because I don't care for her character. I'm not racist, but I'm sorry I'm getting the thing wrong. But the Chinese girl, the one that pushed Will, off the train. That girl, the Chinese girl. Bedelia meets her, and she basically does her drugs. Bedelia, and Will and Jack are at the door when she's all high and everything, and Mason wants kids. He's talking to the girl, I believe her name was Margot, and he's like, "Why don't we have kids? Let's have a go at it. I think you'd be pretty swell. Oh, come sit on the center of the lap." All that. And Will and Hannibal are together again, man. They're at the art gallery, and they talk, and, you know, it's a very beautiful moment, man. And the Chinese girl shoots Will when they're walking outside. I totally forgot that the Chinese girl doesn't like Will. She pushed him off a train, so I'm assuming that their friendship is no longer. So Hannibal takes Will to his safe house, and he ends up putting a shot in Will, and he's like, "Give that a moment." So we find out that, of course, Will had a knife in his hand. He was going to attack Hannibal earlier. And Jack arrives in the building where Hannibal is, and he's in the elevator with the Chinese girl. And, you know, they're kind of staring at each other in a way. And when they go to the floor, she's like, "Oh, wrong floor." And Jack is literally just watching her, just like, all that, basically. And he enters the room. Hannibal is under the table. What the hell? And he literally slashes his ankles. Dude. I did not. He's under the table. What? Were you under the table the whole time? Like, just crouching? Like, Jack is going to be coming in 7 minutes later. Wait for it, Will. Wait for it. All that. Anyway, that goes down. And Jack is bound, of course. Bound gods. Anyway. So he saw... he has the saw to Will's head. And it's literally like Ray Liotta back in Hannibal Lecter. Silence of the Lambs, man. I believe... Wait. Oh. That was Hannibal. I'm sorry. That was Hannibal, not Silence of the Lambs. It was Hannibal with Ray Liotta, I believe. Yeah. Hannibal. The movie Hannibal. Where he gets the saw and he like opens him up. And zzz, and he didn't get to finish, but I love it when Jake is far away, or Jack, and he's like, the most epic Lawrence Fishburne no ever. Anyway, so I guess somehow they ended up at Muskrat Farm, where Mason is oh Cornell. Don't get me Hannibal. Oh poetry. They're speaking to the choir. Definitely. I don't know what happens. We'll know next week. But overall, what did I think about this Hannibal episode? I'm going to start with my cons first, just to get that out of the way. The first half of this episode was slow. Very, very slow. There's slow and then there's NBC slow. I love Gillian Anderson. I think she's amazing. But the Bedelia scenes in this one are super boring and slow. And she kind of left Hannibal already, so what's her purpose of seeing her? Like, okay, well, you're in trouble now. Why do we need to see you anymore? Like, just get out of here, man. Type of thing. The Chinese Chinese girl in the elevator. Oh, wrong floor. Jack. My boy Jack. Take her out, man. Just like, boom, boom, boom. And she'll be like, and just like, and that's how you do it. Is it that hard? Anyway, so that could have done that, but whatever. She didn't. Jack didn't do that. My man just like, just like, but who knows? So anyway, the pacing is really slow. Like I didn't really enjoy the pacing of this episode, not one bit. Now the pros, I do love the ending. How they're at Muskrat Farm. I'm like, they didn't really get to that part, but the ending. Oh hello, welcome to Muskrat Farm. I love that ending. I don't know why, but it feels like a season finale that should have been. If this was the season 3 finale, but we still got like what 5-6 episodes left. A lot of surprises in this episode, like Hannibal under the table and everything. There's a lot of those shocking moments, really. Hannibal and Will are back together, and I definitely love those moments and their chemistry together and the way they talk to each other. You know, I almost became you in a sort of way. Mason is creepy. Oh, come here, Margot, sit in Santa's lap. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. Jack's stare, when he's like, Jack's stare to the Chinese girl, and he's like, no, no, and he's like, his teeth are like right there. No. Really cool. And I do love the effects and the psychedelic stuff, like that moment when the two girls that are at Mason's house are like kind of making out with each other, and it's so psychedelic and over here and over there, and it's really messing with your head. They always go really far out with the filming, and I really do enjoy the directing of this episode as of any Hannibal episode. Overall, I'm going to give this Hannibal episode, season 3, episode 6, Dolce, a B-. It's a good episode, and it's going to secondarily a C. It's good to okay. It's not the best episode. It's not great. It's just good to okay. It had a season finale feeling, parts of it. Not all of it, but definitely for sure if you have not seen this episode, go ahead and check it out. Except the Bedelia scenes are really not important, except the ones where she is talking to Hannibal in the beginning. Comment down below, let me know what do you think about this Hannibal episode, and I'll see you next week for more. Spock be with you, always.